In this two-part series, I'm going to show you the 6-step process I use to create this rice cracker, and that you can use to create almost any other food. This is part 1, and I am Pnina. And let's just start with step number 1. When creating food, most of the modeling process is made with the texture maps and the material itself. So there is no need to spend hours trying to scope every bump of this complex model on your own. All we need to do is to just create the basic shape of it. So after I gathered some references and analyzed them, I got to the conclusion that the simple shape of a rice cracker is just a short cylinder. But don't make any short cylinder. Make one with the same dimensions of a real rice cracker. Not all organic objects are the same. Some have a more complex and visible texture than others. And that's why now, we need to identify to which kind our model falls to. Ask yourself, if I will sit down for an hour and mess up with different notes texture while doing a serious face, will I get a texture done? In an egg or a spaghetti case? Sure. With something like a rice cracker? Totally unrealistic. Which means we are going with texture maps. You are welcome to search if you want, but it's most likely that you aren't going to find a good or any texture maps online. But don't worry, because for cases like this, the next method was created. Take $5 from your saving chip, go to the store and get yourself a pack of tasty bagels, and some rice crackers if you are already there. Eat one cracker to check if it still goes, and then eat the entire bagel bag to pass the taste out. Now back at home, place 3 to 4 rice crackers on white pages like so, and try to have even lighting on them. That means there are no extreme shadows or highlights. Done? Great. By the way, what kind of bagels did you bought? Okay, last step. Take out your 5K mega resolution camera and what? We ran out of budget? So fast? Well, those bagels were kinda expensive, I guess. Let's just go with the cheap option. Take out your phone, hold it above the rice crackers, and try to get this camera the closest you can to them. Cause the closer you are, the higher the resolution will be. Just make sure you aren't casting any shadows on the crackers. Okay, pictures in hand, it's time to convert them into a texture map. For that I use Photoshop, but you can use any program that have the clone stamp tool in it. Create a new layer, and then just copy and paste different parts from different rice crackers around, till you end up with a full and beautiful texture, like mine. You probably think, oh, we're finally done! Let's go back to Blender now and finish the model! Sure! Just that first we need to create 3 more maps. What? Don't worry, you don't have to do that manually. Just upload the texture you created to this site, click download all, and save them somewhere good on the computer. Open shader, new material, Ctrl-T while selecting the BSDF node. Open your texture, shader view, and yeah. It's bad. The sides are all stretched, and even if you will try to fix them, the texture still won't connect properly at the corners. Now, we could sit here all day trying to fix it manually, or we cannot waste hours on that, and instead, just delete everything except the top part. Select it, extrude, hit ESC to cancel the movement, and then scale it up. Do it one more time, extrude, ESC, and scale it again. Once that's done, select everything and unwrap it. And bam! Texture fixed! Now let's turn it back into a short cylinder. Grab the side faces, drag them down, and scale them until that angle is close to a sharp 90 degrees. Then, select only the outer edge, scale it down so it lies inside the ring, and press F to fill the gap. And you're done! A bonus step. Select all with A, press Alt-N, and choose Recalculate outside. It will recalculate the normals and will prevent problems in the steps to come. Okay, all is left to do is to open your reference images again and try to match the scale of the UV map to the scale of the texture of the real object. This model is not nearly finished yet. We still have 3 important steps to cover that will take it from a flat cylinder with an image on it to a realistic rice cracker. But it's 10 minutes past my bedtime already, so we will cover all of that in part 2. If you are interested in buying the models and texture of the rice, corn, or butter with crackers I created, they are all on Gumroad, first link in the description.